outside looking in, and I wanna be back on the inside. I don't wanna be left on the outside, all alone. All alone.
With beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. Rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets.
On the outside looking in, and I wanna be back on the inside. I don't wanna be left on the outside, all alone.
Vitamin J, got what you need. Vitamin J, got what you need.
All alone.
Vitamin J. Discussing that heat in the street, and we got just what you need on Vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. Rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. Vitamin G.
I'm on the outside looking in, and I wanna be back on the inside. I don't wanna be left on the outside, all alone. All alone. I'm on the outside looking in, and I wanna be back on the inside. I don't wanna be left on the outside, all alone.
Vitamin J, got what you need. Vitamin J, got what
All
you need.
alone.
Vitamin J. Ay. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. Rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. Vitamin G. Vitamin G. Got what you need.
I'm on the outside looking in, and I wanna be back on the inside. I don't wanna be left on the outside, all alone.
Vitamin J, got what you need. Vitamin J, got what you need.
All alone.
Vitamin J. Try to run the town. Tell no duck when they hear that sound. How they gon' come up now? Heavy as they head that'll wear that crown. I'm going pound for pound. And if it's about smoke, then we talk all of that. From an ounce to a pound, take it, they biting this now. Cause my drip right up the seat, how could they be? Give me a couple of rounds, cause I'm a beast when I'm on vitamin G. You see they start crumbling now, mind struck start mumbling now. Get the gist, I ain't reaching for cloud. Plot twist, I'm the one with the keys. Clock blitz, know they look how I freeze. Different continents, I be torn. We living life, making yours look boring. See we win at the end, it's a spoiler warning. Cause I keep heating up, I might blow the whole planet. They calling me toxic like global warming. But they keep tuning in once again and again. I'm the one at the top, just a formal warning. Truly, I'm De Niro when it come to movies. Get De Niro, entertain the groupies. Habanero if you come pursue me. But I hop on the game, too busy rolled up whenever my girl getting moody. Link up with the gang, we all go insane. Catching them bills on the duty. I'm in 60, I'm locked in. Bought a box, I was like 10. Back then, used to box, nowadays they ain't throwing hands. Mama said we got more advanced. One thing about me, I adapt, bought a Glock fin. Keep me safe from the block in. The game kept me off the block. Ain't got flex about looting my Ruger. I can shit on you with my computer. See my graphics card costs more than your damn job can afford to pay you. And my monitor, big as hell, detail, so I can see when I spray you. Then reload the clip and record the clip. It's go all say to that SSD. Know a whole lot of trill game heads like me wanna see tuned into that VGP. Take over the west and the east, and we got just what you need on vitamin G.
All right, and okay, all right. Oh, and it's not just me, and I need to fix my green screen. I didn't realize I was having issues. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode of the Vitamin G Podcast. I'm your host, Pharaoh, and with me today, I have nappysenshi, man. How's it been? What you been playing?
It's been going good. It's been a busy day. Sorry, I missed the last show. I have been. Currently America is going through some things.
I got to fix everything. 1 second.
Oh, can you hear me?
You can keep talking. I just can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? I wonder, can the chat hear me?
Let's see. God dang it.
Okay, well, anyway, yeah, due to some foreseen circumstances, I've been pretty busy. But everything else has been good. Been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Got Yuffie in my party finally, and did the little beach scene. Got all the little beach outfits, and playing Killing Floor 3. And I've been playing a lot of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and I really do enjoy it. We finally got not finally a good Sonic racing game. We actually got a good Sonic racing game this time, because the last time that Sonic Team Racing sucked ass. It was terrible. But Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is actually loads of fun. And some people are even saying that it's better than Mario Kart World. Which
I bought the Sonic game just off of the hype. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but it's just like something me and the kids could play together. So I'm like, I picked it up.
Yeah, it's very arcade. It's like it's very good. What's funny thing about it is when you play it online, that's like the wildest part. It's like it gets crazy with some of these items, because like there's practically a defense for like every single item in the game, and sometimes either you gotta strategically hold on to your items while you're like racing around, and then like at the last minute when you hit the final lap, and then all of a sudden everyone spams like blue shells, or in this case in the Sonic Crossroad Racing, it has like a little ghost, and then the monster trucks and everything else. You keep like an invincibility shield, or you keep like a little tornado twister thing on you to help you defend against those things. Or what makes this game unique is they have something called a gear system. The gear system will actually it's like it actually changes the stats of your characters and your gear or whatever cart or extreme gear, which they brought extreme gear back. Thank God. Favorite thing, boosting character all the time. You can actually adjust the stats so that we can have like your own unique play style. For me personally, I love using extreme gear, which is from Sonic Riders. Does it play like Sonic Riders? No, because Sonic Riders, a criminally underrated game, but wasn't expecting it to be like that. But the good news is that they do have extreme gear. It does feel nice to use. It's actually considered one of the boost boards, and I can see why, because it's easy to make like a bunch of power slides and to get your boost meter up to get that speed. But I mostly use boost. I use extreme gear boost builds with acceleration characters.
Okay.
So that's what I like to use, and my build is all built around boost. Just keep on boosting forever throughout the whole match.
Yeah, I'm gonna download it on both our consoles.
The only downside
in the morning.
Yeah, the only downside I hear from people is that the Switch 2, the Switch version of the game is locked at 30 FPS, and people are saying that like they're gonna have to wait for the 60 FPS version, and people are like, we want 60 FPS on Nintendo Switch.
I mean, it's the Switch. If you want a premium kart racing experience, go to one of the other platforms. You know,
one person blamed Nintendo. They said Mario Kart's at 60, so why can't Sonic be at 60?
I mean, you are developing for multiple platforms, so it could be that there's a lot of different reasons that it could not be there, day one. But if you want a premium experience, you know where to go get it. And the Switch has chosen not to be that place. For better or worse, they've chosen not to provide that type of hardware where they even, from the jump, the number one thing I said is, hey, can we at least try to match the base model of the Steam Deck? If we could get there on the Switch, if we could have gotten there, we're past that point now, but if we could have gotten there, I think, we would look and talk about the Switch 2 in a much different light. Especially not really when it comes to first party games, but when it comes to the third party titles, I think we would talk about it a lot differently.
Yeah, but the Switch 2 is Switch 2. You can't, it's kind of sucks because it's like the custom NVIDIA chip that they use is, I won't say it's bad because I would say the power consumption is extremely low. Like we don't ever seen an NVIDIA chip like this.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, like people compare it to put in a Steam Deck at the lowest settings and compare it, and the Steam Deck, unfortunately, has better quality. I will admit, though, the Switch 2 does have extremely good battery life. I will give it that.
All right. So we kind of been rolling a little long on intros. Jubei disappeared for a second. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll into what's on your mind. We got some topics that are kind of heavy hitting today. Some breaking news kind of took me out of what I wanted to talk about today. So I might even do another show tomorrow just to kind of really talk about games, because October is such a rich month for games, and there's been a lot of gaming news. I would like to actually talk about games and not so much industry. But today we got some breaking news to talk about. But before we get into the breaking news, it's been about a week or so since we've talked in a face-to-face capacity over internet. What's on your mind?
What's on my mind? Working on the phone review for the Red Magic 10 Pro. It's been like 7 months since I had this phone, and this review is halfway done because it's so much to talk about when it comes to gaming phones. It was a very interesting journey. Exposure to mobile gaming was really good. The premium side of mobile gaming. Got a lot to say, but I'm kind of keeping condensed on the performance and just showing off gameplay of this game, and also like the fact that my phone is able to emulate PC games, which I am currently working on, which I think is really cool. Actually, I was able to run The Witcher 3 on this phone. It ran at 11 FPS, 15 FPS when I'm out in the wild for some reason. Towns we're resource heavy, but when I'm out in the wild, it's like 15.
Okay.
I don't know why. I guess another cool thing I did was I went to the Witcher concert recently, where basically I've watched I actually watch a live like orchestra play of The Witcher and of Witcher 3. I mean, the only downside is that they only play Witcher 3 music, no Witcher 2 music, no original Witcher game music, which I mean, I ain't gonna lie, there wasn't a lot of music for the original Witcher game. And they did replay like Witcher 4 stuff a little bit, but yeah, that's pretty much about it. And also, I'm about to probably buy another controller, 8BitDo Pro 3 gaming controller, because they just announced that they got a orange version, the GameCube orange, which I'm like, this looks sexy.
Okay. All right.
Actually, I'll let Jube take over. I'm gonna grab my little Witcher merch and I can show you guys what I got.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, Jube, man, welcome back. Looks like your green screen visual effect is working. For some reason, mine is not. I try to do something about it, but yeah, it's not working for me.
I don't even have my green screen up, but yeah.
So I don't know why the fuck I don't have a background. Pissing me off now that you have one. But yeah, man. How you been? What you been playing in these past 24 hours, and what's on your mind? Just jump into it.
Yeah. So past 24. What have I been playing? Actually, I've been playing Doom and Black Myth Wukong. So
okay. Well, last we spoke, you finished the game.
I did, but
you dived back in after you finished.
You gotta finish it multiple times.
Okay. Is there some sort of perk to finishing it multiple times?
I'm trying to get all the achievements at this point.
Okay, so you're trying to.
I've already committed.
You're trying to 1,000. You're trying to 1,000 it. You know, over there they say platinum. Over here we gotta say 1,000 it.
I don't got that many more. Like by the time I hit the end of the game, I should be done. So.
Okay.
I'm mad close. I've been. I got like 2 different endings on my first playthrough, so I was like, yeah, cool.
Okay. And before we jump onto these hot button topics, what's on your mind?
Yeah. What is on my mind?
Everything.
This has been a wild day.
This is your soapbox moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you want to talk about traffic, if you want.
No, yeah. So, traffic is.
No, I'm just.
It is a bad time, but no, I'm just. I don't even know, man. I'm still mad about this tie that happened. That's what's on my mind. I'm mad about this Green Bay tie.
Hey, the way your season is going, that probably should have been an L. But you know,
no.
After what the Bears did to y'all, that probably should have been an L.
Listen, the Bears ain't a good team. We're also not a good team.
But
we're also not a good team.
The only reason you guys showed up is because y'all didn't want Micah to have the last say at the end. That's why y'all showed up. If y'all were just going against Green Bay minus Micah, they would have smoked y'all. But because y'all had something to prove, because y'all had something to prove against Micah, y'all showed up. I'm telling you, y'all were extra motivated.
He still got a sack.
He got a phony sack.
It was a phony sack. I'm happy. Like I hit a little $75 parlay off of that. I only had 50 cents to bet though, so
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. He had a little phony sack, but a sack nonetheless.
Yeah. That put me over. So shouts to him. But yeah, we're gonna see.
All right.
Hey, and you need to worry about you over there. Y'all catching L's. Y'all catching real L's.
You know.
What, the Ravens?
In my mind, we traveled into sports. In my mind, if we lose, we win. If we win, we win. Because I mean, got to see Lamar win a Super Bowl, but at the same time, it's like it's time for Harbaugh to go one way or another. He's been around for almost 20 years now.
He got one. He had one in him.
I'm not saying that the message is stale, but it's like these new group of players need a different type of coach to lead them. It doesn't mean that you're any less of a coach. Like at some point, the Eagles needed a different coach to lead them. They fired Andy Reid, and since then they've gone to 3 Super Bowls. and Andy Reid went somewhere else, and he's been to what, 4 Super Bowls? So it worked out for both of them. Like, so sometimes, relationships come to an end for different reasons. And I'm not saying that, like Harbaugh's some horrible coach. He got to go, but he got to go. It's just not. It's not the right fit.
It's time for something new.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's changed.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with it. So we keep losing, and he ends up, getting fired or stepping down. I'm cool with it. If we keep winning and we win a Super Bowl, and I get to see Lamar win his first Super Bowl, I'm definitely down with that too. So
I still got Ravens Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Y'all need to do something.
Shit, y'all got to do something about them. Jalen Hurts, Mr. I can't throw for a single yard in the second half.
He damn sure ain't do that against us. I wish he did.
Well, y'all should have beaten them.
Absolutely.
The weather delay kind of messed up your guys' momentum.
Yeah.
And them being at home, they were able to kind of get back into that mode a little bit easier, being that they were at home. You guys were on the road, so
yeah, we had them on the ropes.
Yeah, and that op. I can't believe y'all put that op on the field too, Miles Sanders.
Yeah, he's not good. He is not good. I don't care what anybody says. He's trash. He's hot trash. He slips every week.
But yeah, Nappy has something to show us. We've delayed long enough, and then we'll jump into our first topic. What you got for us there, Nappy?
Oh, well, first I was going to show you. Well, actually, I can show you this. This is part of the Witcher orchestra, which actually was really cool. It was in DC. It was DC last week.
Okay.
On Thursday, it was at the some theater, but they had a whole live performance there. It was actually pretty cool.
That's neat. How did it sound?
It actually sounded really good. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was really good. They had like these people. It was a lot less people than I realized. I thought it was going to be like a way bigger orchestra, but especially for like all the music they played on the Witcher soundtrack.
Yeah, man, I went to Orlando for the Final Fantasy one a couple years ago because I just didn't feel like waiting for them to come to DC, and like Orlando's just nicer. I hate DC, like so.
Yeah,
I found a reason like to have like a little getaway weekend. I had that one event that I was going to go to for one night, but the other nights, we filled up, just me and the wife having a good time.
Yeah.
And I'd much rather do that than go to DC.
But this was good to me. This was actually really good. Like they actually were on point with this. I had a couple more like. Oh, that is actually something completely different.
What was that? What's something completely different?
This was a Breaking Benjamin concert I went to like 3 weeks ago.
So you just kind of mashed them together, huh?
I didn't mean to mash them together, but yeah, this was Breaking Benjamin's like 3 weeks ago in New Jersey.
Okay. Oh, so you've been going up and down the coast.
Yeah, so that was up close and personal, as you see.
All right.
And wait, is this okay? So this one is another Witcher one I meant to show, but it was really cool. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I never really went to like these orchestra shows before, so
I'm gonna go to one again. But next time I go, I want the MetaQuest glasses, so I don't gotta hold the phone up and record shit. I could just record with the glasses on. And like those Ray-Bans are like pretty fairly priced, like because you're gonna pay $300 for Ray-Bans either way. Like you might as well get them with the AI inside.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, us and I did get some merch because I was like, I enjoyed the show, so got myself let's see, a black T-shirt, little Witcher. Witcher in concert T-shirt, and got me a Witcher hoodie.
Okay.
Witcher.
Now, are you still watching the show now that they got the
with
the less important brother playing?
With all the spells on the sleeves. So
that's neat.
It wasn't bad.
Are you watching the current season with the lesser of the Hemsworth brothers?
I mean, I'm mine as well. I mean, I'm gonna give him a chance. I mean, it's not fair to just say, "Oh, fuck it, I'm done with the show." He deserves a chance.
That's what I did. I said, "Fuck it, I'm done with the show."
I mean,
I did it with Spartacus because the main character like literally died. So they kept the show.
It wasn't his
like,
fault. Yeah,
it wasn't like of any, but it's like y'all was petty. If
mean,
y'all want to be petty, I'm gonna be petty too. I'm gonna watch after The Witcher's done.
I mean, they've just released like all the Witcher books recently. Now they got these new books with the white covers on them. So I mean, and The Witcher 4 is still coming out, and
I can't even remember. I can't remember the last Liam Hemsworth film I watched.
I can't either, man. But it's an IP I enjoy, and like even The Witcher 4, even though like a lot of people are complaining that Ciri is now a full-fledged Witcher, which has been confirmed. She's a Witcher, an Eldian, and a woman, because normally women can't be Witchers, but I'm like, hey man, she's a Witcher. Let's see where they take the stories.
You see that? You see that, G-Bang?
Oh,
it's on the screen. It's on the screen. I want to make sure you can see that.
Oh yeah.
You want to read it out loud?
Yeah, Chow said Cowboys can't stop a nosebleed, and this season will not be good. Listen, we just have slow linebackers. Once our starting linebacker comes back, we're gonna be all right. So that's real. But we're a bad team. We are the number 1 offense in the NFL and the last place defense in the NFL.
No,
what a strange place to be in. No, we are. We're 32nd. We're first on offense and 32nd on defense. We are literally the first.
I don't know how you found a way to be worse than the Ravens defense, but congratulations.
Because we're allowing 500 yards a game. That's how you.
Congratulations. Yeah, but that said, we can go ahead. Let me get this timestamp, and we can go ahead and jump into the first topic of today. Kind of some, I guess we'll call it bombshell news that kind of hit the waves this morning. And we got the news that Game Pass was going to be getting a lot of improvements, and that all of the lower tiers would remain the same price-wise while receiving these benefits, but the ultimate tier will be incurring a $10 price increase, and there was an additional change besides the ultimate tier. PC Game Pass is now going to have to pay the same price as Premium Game Pass. So those were the two biggest announcements. I'm going to go through the Xbox wire and kind of like, go through some of the promotional materials, and then we'll go ahead and like really, give our opinions and kind of, our thought process as we had a chance to kind of like digest and take in more information about it throughout the day. Because I know my thoughts on it kind of shifted throughout the day, the more and more information that I was able to take in and say, oh, okay, this is this is that. But let's go ahead. So I'm on Xbox Wire. Updates to Xbox Game Pass, introducing.
Hold on, Pharaoh.
What's up?
Never mind. I'll wait till we get there. You're good. No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Do I need to make it bigger? I can't make it bigger. There we go. Updates to Xbox Game Pass, introducing Essential, Premium, and Ultimate plans. Quite interesting that they decided to take PlayStation's lingo for the tiers now. I thought that was interesting.
Good. The lingo's good.
I think that's kind of smart because, like, as you move across different devices, you don't have to, think about, what's the difference between this and that. It's like a one-to-one, thought process. So, but yeah, let's go ahead. Our goal with Game Pass has been clear: deliver unmatched value, benefits, and a deep library of games for our players. Since launching in 2017, we've steadily grown our subscriber and creator satisfaction, and today, creator participation and player engagement in Game Pass are at an all-time high. but we have the opportunity for Game Pass to help more players find the creators in games they love. We know not everyone wants the same thing in their Xbox experience. So we're evolving Game Pass to offer more flexibility, choice, and value to all players. Whether you love day one releases, discovering hidden gems, or playing across multiple devices and screens across Xbox consoles, Xbox on PC, and Xbox Cloud. Starting today, we're introducing 3 upgraded Game Pass plans based on how players play: Essential, Premium, and Ultimate. Each includes expanded game libraries, including PC titles, unlimited cloud gaming, in-game benefits, including Riot game titles, and a revamped rewards with Xbox experience. Today's Game Pass core subscribers will automatically move to Essential. Standard subscribers will transition to Premium, and Ultimate subscribers will remain in the Ultimate plan. It's all part of our commitment to meet players where they are, so you can choose what works best for you, no matter how or where you love to play. All right, so what we got here? Game Pass Ultimate just got its biggest upgrade yet. All right, it's a long wire.
Oh, hold up, Pharaoh. Like I just noticed. So they gave all 3 plans. You still get PC and you get cloud with all the plans.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through those materials also after this wire.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go through that. Ultimate has been upgraded for players who want the best of everything. We're rolling out the most expansive upgrade yet, including more day one games than ever before, Fortnite Crew, and Ubisoft Plus Classics for the first time ever. Enhanced Xbox Cloud gaming streaming quality up to 1440p, rewards with Xbox, and more. Now players can have it all. Ultimate subscribers now get access to over 75 day one releases a year. That includes some of the most anticipated up-and-coming games like Call of Duty, Black Ops 7, High on Life 2, Keeper, Ninja Gaiden 4, and The Outer Worlds 2. These join a growing library of more than 400 games playable on Xbox consoles, Xbox on PC, and Xbox Cloud on supported devices, with more than 45 new games added today. Think of hits like Blueprints, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and Hollow Knight Silksong, plus exclusive benefits like access to EA Play. We're also welcoming major additions to the Ultimate experience. Starting November 18th, Fortnite Crew, an $11.99 a month value, will be included in Ultimate, with access to the Fortnite Battle Pass and 1,000 V-Bucks each month and more. This is just the beginning of Xbox and Epic's works together, going toward an open gaming ecosystem where friends can play and create together anywhere across devices. And today, Ubisoft Classics, valued at $7.99 per platform, joins Ultimate, offering access to a curated selection of Ubisoft games playable on console, PC, and cloud, like Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and more. Cloud gaming is also getting a major boost. Ultimate subscribers exclusively enjoy the best quality streaming and the shortest wait times, so it's easier than ever to jump into your favorite games. Xbox Cloud Gaming has also officially exited beta. As part of our commitment to make gameplay smoother and more responsive, and we'll keep expanding the stream your own game collection for all subscribers. Keep an eye on xbox.com/play for the latest list of cloud playable games. Ultimate subscribers can now earn up to $100 per year or 100K points globally in the store just by playing games. With our upgraded rewards program, players can get up to 30% value on select Game Pass games, with 4 times the points on purchases of games and add-ons, 10% back in points on select Game Pass library titles and add-ons, and up to 20% off select Game Pass games. All right, Game Pass Premium. More games, more flexibility. Game Premium has been upgraded to offer even more flexibility and value for those who want to play on their own terms at exceptional value. Premium provides access to a broader library of great games and extends the Xbox gaming experience across console, PC, and cloud. We're now giving premium subscribers more games than ever before, from gaming's biggest hits to hidden gems, now with access to 200 plus games on Xbox console, PC, and supported devices, all still at $14.99. This library, with more than 40 new games available today, is also now playable on PC, including timeless hits like Minecraft, Forza Horizon 5, and Grand Theft Auto 5. Plus, premium subscribers get newly added fan favorites like Diablo 4 and Hogwarts Legacy starting today, and new Xbox published games within a year of their launch. Excludes Call of Duty titles. That is a big one. Cloud gaming is also expanding in premium. Subscribers now enjoy unlimited cloud gaming, including select games you own and newly added in-game benefits in some of the biggest games like League of Legends, Call of Duty, Warzone, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, instantly unlocking cosmetics, characters, and more to enhance your gameplay. 1 second, guys.
You win.
He said,
right.
hold on 1 second.
Yeah, my kids came down. All right. Premium also brings new value through rewards program. Premium subscribers can also get up to $50 per year, 50K points globally, and in-store just by playing games, earning 2 times points on purchases and games and add-ons, plus 5% in points on select Game Pass library titles and add-ons. Game Pass Essential, a great way to get started. Essentials for players who want the essence of everything Xbox with access to games across console, PC, and cloud. Essential makes it easy to jump in and start playing, whether you're diving into solo adventures or teaming up with your friends. Our revamped Essential plan now includes unlimited cloud gaming, online multiplayer, in-game benefits, and rewards with Xbox, plus a curated catalog of 50 plus games playable on both console and PC. The Essential Library is now fully playable on PC, featuring standout titles like Hades, City Sky Limits Remaster, Stardew Valley, and Warhammer 40K Dark Tide. You also get unlimited cloud gaming, allowing you to play games, including select games you own, on devices you choose, giving you more freedom in the way you play. Subscribers also get access to in-game benefits in some of the biggest games like League of Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, and Overwatch 2. And with our rewards with Xbox program, Essential members can earn up to $25 per year, 25K points globally, in the store just by playing. You'll also get points on purchases of games and add-ons. All right. Getting started with the new Xbox Game Pass plans. As we continue to evolve Xbox Game Pass, we're focusing on delivering more value, more benefits, and more great games across every plan. Whether you play on console, PC, cloud, or all three, there's a Game Pass option designed to fit your playstyle. With the latest upgrades, Ultimate is now priced at $29.99 per month, reflecting the expanded catalog, new partner benefits, and upgraded cloud gaming experience. Standard subscribers will be upgraded to premium, remaining at $14.99 a month, offering exceptional value to players who want flexibility and access to new Xbox published titles within a year of launch. Core subscribers will be upgraded to Essential, remaining at $9.99 a month, providing a curated library, online multiplayer, and cloud gaming for those who want to jump in and start playing. We regularly evaluate exchange rates and market conditions, so pricing may vary by region. For the most up-to-date information on plan features and pricing in your area, please visit the plan picker on xbox.com to learn more about each plan, blah, 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 blah. And then here's the list of games that joined today. I'm tired of reading. Hogwarts, a ton of Assassin's Creeds, Child of Light, Far Cry 3, Far Cry Primal, Monopoly Madness, Monopoly 24. Got some Rabbids games, Rayman, Crew 2. You got 3 Tom Clancy games, Transference, Trials Fusion, Trials of the Blood Dragon, Trials Rising, Uno. We can go to war tonight. Yeah, we can play some Uno tonight. Smack
no
all
Watch
y'all
Dogs
up.
2? How you got original Watch Dogs and no Watch Dogs 2?
Premium also included in Premium available today, also in Ultimate. Aura History Untold, Age of Mythology Retold. It got the Age of Empire games. City Skyline, I already said that. You got 2 Diablo games added. Elder Scrolls Legends, Elder Scrolls Adventure, Redguard. They should have done, if it's not already, they should have done what's the one they just did? The one they just remastered.
Which one?
The one they just remastered like 3 months ago. I can't think of a name at the moment. It escapes me. Been reading too much. Hogwarts Legacy. Got a couple Quakes. Got 3 Warcrafts and Essentials. They just get Hades, Disney Dreamlight, City Skylines, and Warhammer 40K today. So quite a mouthful to read.
Yes,
to say the least. But I feel like it's a lot of jargon in that and things like, so I kind of want to go here and make this big and bring it to this screen. Stop doing that. And we'll just kind of go through some of the other promotional material. Makes it maybe a little easier to digest.
Hold on. So, I mean, the lowest tier is still the same price, and it got shit.
All the other tiers are the exact same price. All the other tiers.
Ultimate's the only one.
How do we circumvent that? By making Ultimate more expensive. Like, this makes sense. I don't get why people are upset about that. Like, they could have pushed that cost to everybody, but literally, if you were on that core plan, you actually are getting a fuck ton more because you didn't have access to cloud. You couldn't take that to PC as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it was
so
you got the you kind of like it's a plus. It's a plus win if you actually game on this platform.
Wait, the core members have access to Call of Duty Day One?
Nobody has access to Call of Duty Day One except
Ultimate.
All right.
Okay.
So Ultimate comes with 400 games across all your devices. It guarantees that you're going to get at minimum 75 Day One games a year. Doesn't guarantee
that. I don't know how they're doing that.
It doesn't guarantee that
trust
they're.
Me,
well, they by themselves they can do 15 a year. By themselves, they can do 15 a year. 60. So they have that means they got to get the other 60 through deals,
and that's 15 a quarter. That would be 15 games a quarter. That's a lot of.
No, that is a lot of games. Like, who you partnering with? I mean, Ubisoft, Saudi Arabia now got Ubisoft.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about it for sure. So you get the 75 Day One games a year, brand new games. You get Fortnite Crew, which doesn't appeal to me personally, but my son plays, so it's like he's going to get the benefit of that. So I'm happy for him. Ubisoft Plus Classics, somewhat interesting to me. Like if some older games start popping in there that I care about. EA Play, which, we already have. Unlimited cloud gaming, and you get priority over the lower tiers as far as, how fast you jump into your game.
This is why we need net neutrality, but okay.
I'm paying for that extra.
I mean, you kind of get it. Kind of goes the same way with GeForce. You pay for higher tiers for
better performance.
Yeah, it kind of goes the same way.
Prioritizing traffic.
Online console multiplayer, which shouldn't even be a thing anymore. In-game benefits, play and earn up to $100 a year with in-store rewards. So that's just in the Xbox store. You can still earn your rewards in Bing and the other places that they allow you to earn rewards. But in the Xbox ecosystem, it's $100 for Game Pass Ultimate.
So with that being said, it's $100. So if you're religious and you do this, technically,
it's $260 a year for you if you just
exactly
earn
like
in Game Pass.
Does the pricing actually change for you if you play the damn games? No. But
so Game Pass Premium, 200 games. Which I mean, I feel like all this is like kind of like a lie because there's way more games inside a game. There's way more than that inside Game Pass, but to each their own. Same thing, PC console cloud. Everybody gets access to PC console cloud now, which is like one of the biggest improvements. Ultimate cloud gaming with shorter wait times. You get in-game benefits, and you get the guarantee that every game that releases on that Xbox publishes will be available to you within a year of its release outside of Call of Duty. Everything but Call of Duty. Yeah. And you can earn up to 50.
I think this is the balance though. I think this is going to encourage people to buy games. Like if you want it, go buy it. Like as much as people complain about, I want to buy buy the damn game. There you go.
All right. So 50 games, and this is locked. This is a locked 50 games. Oh, it says 50 plus. It says 50 plus, but it's a locked select amount, and they update it when they feel like it. It's like no guarantee that you're going to get a new game every month or anything like. It could be like a quarterly update when it comes to the essential. From what Core used to be, at least I'll say that. And PC console cloud, in-game benefits on some of the lower tier multiplayer.
The fact that they still get that though, the fact that they still get that is still nice. Because getting all the skins in Valorant for free is dope. Yeah.
And they said some of the stuff you just boot in the game and you automatically get the content.
And
you don't got to grind for it. Nope. All right. So with that said, we kind of went through all this jargon. I also want to get to the comments. I'm gonna go to Captain Xbox first. What were your initial thoughts when you saw it, and then what were your thoughts kind of as you got more information and you learned more about it throughout the day? Because this news broke very early in the morning, so you had a lot of time to break it down in your own mind before we got to the show.
Definitely. So initially, I was like, "Damn, $30 going up $10. What are we talking about here?" I couldn't see like the Xbox Wire. It's blocked on our company networks. I can't even see it. I had to wait till I went on my phone out outside to look at it. So then I started looking into it. And I'm like, oh, so we're getting Ubisoft and we're getting the Fortnite shit. Whatever. Yeah, that. I already subscribed to that. So this is actually going to save me $12 a month.
Yeah.
And I've just had it just so it just stacks V-Bucks. Like I go in there, I'm just like, damn, got 20,000 V-Bucks. Okay, I'll see y'all later. You know what I mean? I'm not spending anything. But once I realized that and then looked at the other tiers and realized that everybody is getting more. And really with Ultimate, we're just getting the other two subscription services that we didn't have access to in one. They just went the EA Play route. And I was because I used to subscribe to EA Play also. Like once they started molding all these into it, like I'm like, you're saving me money, like so we're good.
Yeah,
and I totally get it.
I went with I did the math on the low. If you took the lowest tier Game Pass, the $9.99 a month one, and you combined it with the lowest tier of all those services, if you combine it with Ubisoft Plus Classics, EA Play, and Fortnite Crew. I didn't miss anything, did I?
Nope.
If I added all those services together, if you paid for them a la carte, you would pay like $35.98 per month. So you are actually saving like $6 just getting it all through Ultimate.
Yep.
So
because like what Crew's 12, and then Ubisoft Plus is $8. That's $20 right there.
Does Crew by itself comes with 1,000 V-Bucks? Like if you get okay. All right.
Every
month, I didn't know if that was a crew benefit or if that was like just like you get the crew plus the 1,000. Okay.
No, so you get it's accrued benefit. So every single month, it's like if you had like the ESO member thing.
Yeah.
If you play ESO, where they just give you the silver every single
Look,
month.
man, I don't know shit about that. I told my kids, y'all can play them fake games. I call it live service games fake games. I tell them that they're fake games all the time. I say y'all can play them fake games if y'all want to, but I ain't buying none of that in-game currency. I said I'll buy you a game like I bought them the Sonic game.
Oh, you trust me? You should see Destiny Rising, man. You would think it's not a fake game. That's as much money as it made.
Yeah. I will buy you a whole game before I buy you a penny of virtual currency. I don't believe in it because I mean it's so predatory. Man. Well, the thing is like it's so predatory, and it's like it's not the first purchase. It's like when you start doing it every month, and then before you know it, you done spent $200 inside of one game. Like that's what it is. Yeah. Like I saw one person he spent $35,000 inside of 2K in a year.
That is called a whaler. Yeah, those are whalers.
But still, it's just the fact that it's possible is insane.
Hold up.
The fact that it's possible is insane.
Where did he get $35,000 to throw?
He's probably a streamer.
A personal loan. He probably is a streamer, so he can write off on
He's
tax.
probably a streamer, and his chat probably sends donations and things like that, and he probably puts those donations towards content in 2K. That's probably how it works.
Hey, but the first 5 years of your LLC, you can go 5 years. First 5 years, you can be in a hole. So
yeah. So
I mean, you can write off on your taxes and be in a hole for the first 5 years of your streaming career.
But but yeah, back on top with the Game Pass though. So yeah, I think right there is a level of value that is quantifiable where you could say, hey, there's legitimate value to what Xbox is bringing. But then the counter to that, some of the things I've had arguments with people on the other side of the fence, is that like I don't care about Ubisoft Plus. I don't play Fortnite. So now I'm paying an extra $10 for things that I don't necessarily care about. And I can understand that. I don't play on cloud. But even to them, the lower tier might be what's for you. If day one games isn't worth it, then maybe the lower tiers is for you. But the one thing that I said that and I'm gonna stand by because I just pre-ordered the ROG Ally X is
whoa, all right.
I didn't pay $1,000 to play less games.
Yeah.
So you can't and I mean I buy Game Pass cards to like kind of stack up. So I'm not initially impacted by this price hike on a month-to-month basis. But still, I didn't buy a ROG to play less games. I'm investing in the ability to play more games and to play them more often. So, and also I don't want to come, me personally, I don't want to come from a place of hypocrisy because for the past 2-3 since Game Pass started, we've always talked about the value of the product. And we've always talked about how basically we've been stealing from the industry with the value that Xbox has given us. And I think at some point, whether it's been on this show or on somebody else's show, I said, if Game Pass keeps providing value, they start purchasing, more publishers. And, if they add a Ubisoft, they add this, they add that. I said, the highest I would be willing to go on Game Pass before I start, considering my month-to-month subscription, I say it would be about $40. That's like the highest it could go, for me. And at this point, they bought ABK.
Yep.
Now and then they did the Ant Online thing, whoever the retro game company is. So you got all those you got that whole retro library that you get to access as part of your Game Pass thing. Now you're adding Ubisoft, you still got the EA Play, and now you're adding Fortnite in. They're right at the price that I thought they would be at. And while I'm not necessarily happy about it, but like they are where I said I thought they should be at before they actually made the move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I can't, now that they actually made the move, when I said I'd be willing to pay that much when they actually did it, I can't really be hypocritical and like kill them for it per se. And if they purchase another publisher and they go up to like 35 or 40, I'm still not in a position to where I can legitimately complain without being a hypocrite. Even though I don't necessarily like it, I understand people's complaints because everyone games differently. So you can't tell me that I should pay $30 when I don't play Fortnite. There's no value in it for me. The only reason that Fortnite has any value to me personally is because I have children and they play Fortnite. But for someone else, they don't have kids who play Fortnite. They're just a gamer who likes, a couple day one games that Xbox makes. So like I understand it for like I'm not telling them that they're wrong, but I think the new pricing kind of puts you in a position where you really have to determine what type of value that service is bringing to you, and if it's worth a monthly subscription. And for some people, it's not. Like, the convenience of loading up my Xbox and knowing that I can play whatever game Xbox makes whenever I feel like it at $20 may have been worth it. But if I'm not a hardcore gamer and I'm not, playing 10, 15 games a year at minimum, it might not be for me. Maybe
there's a $14.99 plan for you.
Maybe I go down to that's what I'm saying. Maybe I go down to that lower tier and I still have a level of convenience. And when I want that higher level of convenience, maybe I subscribe to Ultimate for a month or two at a time. When a specific game I want to play is worth that to me. So I'm saying like people just got to evaluate how they want to do it. Do I think the price increase is in line with where I was going mentally years before they did it? Yeah. So I can't necessarily complain personally, but I do understand the complaints. I respect people's wallets and their time. Everyone has different levels of time they can commit to gaming. So I think this price, for better or worse, puts the consumer in a position where they really have to evaluate if they're not a hardcore gamer, if it's really worth their money. $20 is pretty easy to throw away, but the higher you get, the more you have to consider, especially depending on, how much money you make a year and all of this stuff, I really have to consider, I'm not having Disney Plus, triple play, Netflix, Game Pass, Crunchyroll, like, y'all going to have to figure out which one we getting rid of. All right. Yep. Mama wants HBO Max. Everybody gets one. You get HBO Max. You get Crunchyroll. You pick what you want. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can share amongst each other. But I'm not subscribing to 15 things every month. Whatever. So I mean, it's just a realistic thing for people, and I respect that.
Yep. So, no, I don't have Netflix. I don't have HBO Max. I don't have a lot. I have Prime because I use Prime regularly. I have obviously this, and I got Crunchyroll, and my Hulu and Spotify are linked. So I'm covered. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I respect it. Like I got this Peacock shit, and I gotta cancel it.
Damn, no boom Peacock. Well, I don't know. I got YouTube Premium, Crunchyroll.
Got
Netflix
that
for my family. Got Paramount
Netflix.
Plus strictly for South Park because I love what South Park.
I don't have Paramount Plus.
Nah, I just got it back because of South Park.
You guys would like smack me if y'all knew how many damn sub services I have. Shit.
I didn't even say all of them yet.
Yeah, I got Game Pass Ultimate. I got
Same.
I got PS Plus, but I only have PS Plus because I bought years and years in advance out. Like I'm pretty sure my card is no longer on my PlayStation, so if I still have PlayStation Plus, I'm shocked. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have it, how many more years I got locked up. So I got those on the gaming side, and then I have Netflix. I have the Disney bundle with the all three.
You get ESPN. Okay.
I got Netflix. I got Crunchyroll. I have the triple play through my cable company, so I have Starz, HBO Max, Epix, Showtime, all them shits. I'm not even logged into them. I just got them. It's all part of a bundle. Like, it's cheaper as a bundle than buying them individually. Like, it's like,
what does Starz have?
Starz has all the black people premium shows for the most part. Like, it has like the power. It has like the Powers, the LeBron James TV show that he has. Like, if you want to like, if you like want to like go towards like what type of content they have, like that they specialize in. Starz does specialize in content that is geared towards minorities, and then they have Spartacus on top of that. I'm just trying to think about like their premium content. What do they have like that separates them? Showtime has Dexter, and what else does Showtime have? And HBO Max, they got all the big shit. They got the Game of Thrones, the House of Dragons. They have Strike Back, which is a show I love. They got Banshee, which is another show I love. They got Newsroom. They have so many premium shows on HBO Max. It's not even fair. And then Epix just like has like a bunch of like quality movies, but they don't have a lot of quality shows. Oh, also got Amazon Prime, so I got their streaming shit. But yeah, but that like if you want to say
bro out here dropping like $400 on subs. That's wild.
I mean,
it is wild. It is wild.
I mean, he does got a whole family. He said he does it for the wife and kids. Yeah. Wait, but the wife and kids only get one. You name
No, I'm talking about other people's situation. I ain't talking about mine.
His wife gets everything.
I'm saying I understand other people's situation. All right. Because I'm paying out the ass.
That is wild. Yeah.
Because I only use.
How do you have enough time in a day to watch all that?
I don't. I watch Crunchyroll and Netflix. That's it.
Yep.
Like I just watch Crunchyroll. I barely got time for Netflix.
I watch Crunchyroll and Netflix, and I have Hulu. The only reason I have Hulu is because I'm waiting for 1,000-Year Blood War of Bleach to end. Once 1,000-Year Blood War of Bleach ends, I don't have any more need for Hulu. But Hulu has the exclusive rights to Bleach. Disney has the exclusive rights to Bleach.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
How the hell they do that?
Disney paid for it. They paid for it before 1,000-Year Blood War came out. They bought the exclusive streaming rights. So outside of the US, you watch Bleach through Disney Plus. In the US, you have to watch it through Hulu, which has now been merged into Disney Plus. So I guess you watch it through Disney. So I wonder if I could cancel my Hulu subscription and just watch it through Disney. Probably not. But I'm in the triple play. I watch the games no one cares about on ESPN Plus sometimes too. So, it is what it is.
Damn, man, you got a lot of streaming services.
Yeah, that's what I said. Someone should smack the shit out of me. I know. I'm canceling that Peacock though, because the only reason I got Peacock is so I can watch Maryland football because they got on Peacock 1 week. So I bought 1 month for like $10. I'm gonna cancel that shit. It's October now. It's time to cancel. Nappy, what were your thoughts when you saw the Game Pass price increase? I know you flirt between Ultimate and PC Game Pass at times.
So I'm an Ultimate Game Pass member. I've been Ultimate for the past like 6-7 months.
Okay.
The reason why I got Ultimate because I was kind of curious to see what it would be like to own a game and just play it strictly through streaming. Anything that's competitive and you don't own Xbox, don't do it. Anything like, say for instance, Tales of Arise, I was playing through the streaming services that worked fine because I actually owned that on my Xbox account.
Well, now it's upgraded to the 1440p, so now it's an upgraded experience.
I mean, I don't stream on my TV though. Like
Okay.
I tested that. I already tested that out before, and I realized that playing natively on my computer is 10 times better. I can stream my PC to my TV if I wanted to.
But I'm
Or
saying
just
they
plug it.
have it's a new cloud experience. Like it's something that unless you tried it today, we haven't really tried. So I mean,
I'm
we gotta.
curious about. I'm really curious to see. Like, the biggest thing I'm thinking about is how input latency and just how does it perform as far as input latency, especially with my TV having direct wire connection.
I'm never gonna cloud game at home. I'm almost never like I pay for the top internet, so I got 1,000 up, 1,000 down. Like it takes me like I can choose to download a game. I can go for a walk real quick, come back in the house, and 9 times out of 10 the game is fully downloaded. Like so. At home, I don't need the cloud. But now that I'm gonna have this ROG Ally X, if I'm on the go, cloud gaming, especially something new that catches my eye, might be a lot more appealing to me. And in that instance,
you got a ROG Ally X for cloud gaming.
No, I didn't get it for cloud gaming, but it only has 1 terabyte of space. And if I'm out on the go and I want to play something real quick, or my kid wants to play something real quick on it, they can just jump into it through the cloud. And that's where it kind of interests me. It interests me more when I'm on the go than when I'm in my home, is what I'm saying.
Interesting.
You know, like if I'm out at if my kids and we're at my aunt's house, for instance, we go visit my aunt sometimes. You know, her internet ain't all that to be downloading games, but it might be all that to stream over cloud.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I gotta see how 1440p performs because that's a huge uptick compared to 720p.
Yeah.
Because that's the streaming service. Everything I've seen stream, even on my TVs, are 720p, which makes sense. So 1440p compared to 720p, that's a big dump. Now, yeah, I understand that Microsoft was one of those companies that got the damn tax break to build data centers in people's neighborhoods and increase their BG&E prices and stuff. But hey, you know, that's besides the point. But we'll test and see because AI and streaming is #1 priority in America right now.
Yes, it is.
See, indeed.
Scaring the hell out of me. Scaring the hell out of me. Even working for the government scares the hell out of me.
Nah, I'm fine. I mean, for a time being, at least.
Yeah. They want to replace us.
Yeah, they already got rid of the tier 1 people. You tier 1 anything, you basically are out of a job, unfortunately.
So,
but besides that, that's besides the point. For me personally, I don't play Fortnite. So you just all the extra stuff. A Call of Duty, I'm more of a Battlefield person.
I think Battlefield is part of the new thing. People were saying Battlefield is in Game Pass now.
Battlefield 6?
Yeah,
it's been in Game Pass.
It's in Game with EA. It's in Game Pass, or it's an EA Access trial.
I'm curious. I'm about to look this shit up right now.
You get 10 hours of every single EA game.
Because I was just going through and I saw what's his name, the creator of God of War.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He does like streaming and stuff like that. So he was talking about the new Game Pass increase, and he was saying Battlefield is in there. I just took his word for it because I haven't fired up my Xbox today. But he's saying as part of the new update, Battlefield 6 is in there. It's not the trial.
Okay,
it's the game.
Okay, so I see so I don't see in upcoming games. I don't see anything that, at least on my Game Pass app, I don't see nothing about Battlefield 6.
Battlefield 6 is already out, though, right? Isn't it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm following it. That's just October. Man, I'm on it.
What date is it comes out? October 6th or something like that? Next week. Comes out next week, right? And then Call of Duty comes out like November 7th or something like that, right? Like the official launch date.
Yeah, I've always been more of a Battlefield person. The only reason I went to COD was because Battlefield 2042 sucked. October 10th.
Okay, so it comes next week. That's still next week.
Yeah.
So
looking at the Battle Pass right now, it doesn't say anything about Battlefield 6 as an upcoming game, but yeah, I do see all the EA play on here, which does include all the previous Battlefields. So I'm pretty sure I don't see why not Battlefield 6 want to be a part of it.
It will eventually be in there fully, but to my knowledge, it should only be in trial. Like you should get 10 hours.
I already got it for Steam. Ain't no point.
But if it's in there fully, that would be big. That would be big if it's in there fully. If like David Jaffe, that's what David Jaffe was saying. He was saying
EA is cruddy.
What they do?
All right. Well,
we
can talk later. It's not a topic. I just saw something that just.
Well, we're going to be talking about EA later. That's our next topic. So
I saw what they did. It kind of happy that it's there, but at the same time, I'm like, y'all motherfuckers. That's all I gotta say on that one.
But yeah, any thoughts of it going? Are you gonna move down to the PC Game Pass tier? Or are you gonna stay in Ultimate? Is there enough value in there for you to stay in Ultimate?
Now that I can stream my games on the lower tiers, I'm gonna move down. Like I said, I'm not in the Xbox ecosystem like permanently. I may play games here and there on Xbox. I may stream them to my phone. Sometimes out of boredom, I'll stream it to my TV just to see how it performs. But I would rather own my games not through Steam than own my games through Xbox Game Pass or Xbox
or the Xbox Store in general.
Yeah, like now certain games like Halo, I don't mind because Halo, you still have to sign into your Xbox account. So it's like, sure, fine, I'll get your stuff. But majority of my games are still on Steam. Well, I was thinking about this when they increased the Ultimate tier plans and stuff. I was like, I can see them like some of the PC Game Pass players possibly moving up to that mid tier because PC Game Pass was only like $7.99 for the longest. But I mean, you do get to stream your games, but at the same time, it's like,
okay. So now with this price hike and their mission to increase value, let's say you go down to PC, if somehow some way, the next major Game Pass announcement is that it is actually integrated into Steam. Would you stay in PC at that point, or would you move up to Ultimate? You would stay in PC.
No, so I want to move back to Ultimate because, like, for you, like, I'm still, like, for me personally, like, I have been paying attention to all of the handhelds. I don't plan on using streaming service much. I don't play Fortnite like that. I've been kind of stepping back from the online live service games because literally mobile gaming has burnt me out on anything that's live service at this point. And it's just
even that new Anata game that's people been going crazy about.
Oh, you're talking it's not even out yet.
It's not, but people have been going crazy about it.
Oh god, I don't think people realize what they're signing up for. That's the sad part of it.
Like GTA Spider-Man, basically. That's what
I'm about to say that game. And when I looked at that game and I saw the company behind it, seeing that they're like a Koreanish company, and I'm like, oh, woo, y'all about to get mind fucked with these microtransactions. You got to be mentally. I'll say this: the games that are coming out that's also on a mobile platform are amazing. It's just you got to be aware of how to navigate these games, and it sucks to say that, but it does. But that's a different story. But I have honestly Ultimate. It sounds like Ultimate is really a good deal for people already in the Xbox ecosystem.
Yep.
Like I said, I only got like 1 foot into the Xbox ecosystem. I'm not all the way in. All these new features, unfortunately, I won't be able to take advantage of. So
that's what
I'm actually going to downsize my membership because I'm not paying $30 a month. I'd rather drop down to $15 a month.
Okay. And that's fair. Like that's the one thing I wanted to get into because we are a diverse panel and I wanted to see how different people equate the value of what Xbox is bringing to them with this new announcement.
Yeah. Plus I'm going for the Legion Goats. Well, I mean, all the handhelds are basically the same.
Yeah. At some point,
they all have that Z2 Extreme chip, which that's all I cared about. As long as they have the Z2 Extreme chip, they're pretty much all going to have similar performances.
And what Microsoft is doing with all these handheld providers is they are gunning to make the unified Xbox experience the de facto default experience across all those devices. So eventually, even when you get that Legion Go 2, that unified Xbox mode is going to come to it I think within like 6 months or something is what they've been saying.
Like I said, they got to compete with SteamOS is still on top right now.
Well, are you buying that Lenovo Legion? Well, it's not going to be on top for long. Like
I don't know. Don't underestimate
I
Valve.
do know. I'm not underestimating Valve. What I'm saying is that the PC handheld market is getting a new influx of customers who are not PC gamers but are Xbox gamers.
The majority of the people, there's still more PC gamers than Xbox.
There are still more PC gamers than Xbox, but all those PC gamers are not PC handheld gamers.
Yeah, I mean, we've been growing. We've been growing.
You have, but at the same time, you cannot walk into any major store or into a bunch of major retailers. That's only one. But you're going to be able to walk into Target. You're going to be able to walk into Walmart and pick up this Xbox device. It's going to be a device that's easier for the casual consumer to get their hands on. Your Steam devices that you're talking about are for people who are more educated in the PC gaming space. And
new generation, man. People are stuck on the internet. They know how to educate themselves. We don't live in the millennial days anymore when the internet just first started.
Yeah, but
we live in the days where the internet is everywhere.
Yeah, but the girlfriend that's walking in the store and buying a PC handheld for her boyfriend, she don't know the fuck difference between SteamOS and Windows. I'm telling you, she don't.
Your girlfriend has you're better likely to find your girlfriend streaming right now, making money, doing a little.
If you find a gamer girlfriend, yes, but I'm talking about general across the world of girlfriends, the world of moms, the world of aunts, grandmas, uncles, nephews. They just walking in the store, they see what the cheapest one is, and it plays games. That's it. Oh, I'm buying that.
That's the Gen X parents, man. We're millennial parents, and these women nowadays, they all know how to hold a controller in their hand. They be like,
no, they don't.
No,
they don't.
Oh, you really?
If I put a controller in my wife's hand right now, she won't know what the fuck she's doing. I promise you.
I can name like 5 girls. I could just throw the controller in their hand. They'll be.
I bet you can. I'm not saying that gamer girls don't exist, but I'm talking about the casual masses is what I'm talking about. And those people are just based on the odds. There's a lot more PC handhelds that are Windows enabled than there are Steam OS handhelds who are Windows enabled. You only got the Lenovo Legion Go S. You got the Lenovo. I'm tongue twisted. You got the Lenovo Legion Go S. Yeah, and you got the Steam Deck. Those are your 2 options. Everyone else, when they walk to the store.
I think the original RGI you can get with Steam OS because
Valve walk in the store and get it. You can't walk in when I walk in the
Valve hasn't been sitting on their ass either. So Valve hasn't been sitting on their ass either. They've been watching.
I'm not saying they are, but I'm saying when you walk into a store, casually,
you can now get stuff with Steam OS now. Because I know
when I walk into Best Buy, there's only one, and it's the Lenovo Legion Go S. It's the only one in the
Valve plans on expanding to all the other handhelds too to get. So you have 2 options. You have the Windows version, the Steam OS version.
But there's only one Steam OS version. There's going to be like when I walk inside Best Buy right now, there's multiple options. When I go to Target, there's only going to be one option. There's only going to be the Xbox option. If I go into GameStop, there's only going to be one option. It's going to be the Xbox option. If I go, most of these major retailers, it's only going to be one option. It's going to be the Windows Xbox option.
Valve already said they were going to expand I already know Valve already said that they're going to expand with the Steam OS and put it on more platforms so that way and reach more stores.
I'm not saying that they're not, but I'm saying they're not going to be the dominant player in the handheld space for long. Xbox is going to take that market share up. Windows is going to take that market share up pretty fast.
But here's the thing. You acting like casual gamers going to spend $1,000 on a PC handheld.
There's a $600 option, and it's going to get cheaper very fast. That device is going to be
cheaper.
$500.
Yeah, this is the first generation we had where previous gen consoles went up in price.
Handhelds have gone down in price.
The Nintendo Switch,
the Steam Deck.
No, the PC handhelds have gone down in price over time. under the Xbox platform and PlayStation and Xbox have gone up, but PC handhelds have actually gone down in price over time. The Asus ROG is cheaper. Like some of the first iterations are a lot cheaper than
that's first. Hey, that's Z1 and Z2. That's two completely different chips.
Yeah, but the same thing is gonna happen. It's gonna go down in price. In 6 months, the Asus ROG Ally, the white one, is probably gonna be $499. Maybe even.
Well, it's already at $499 for the base one.
No, it's $599.
What are you talking about? Looking at a target right now. The base Ace ROG Ally 7, the original one, already at $499.
I'm talking about the Xbox ROG Ally. That's what I'm talking about.
500? Nah. Not with that Z2 Extreme chip.
In 6 months, it'll be 500 because Xbox will subsidize a portion of it.
I'll buy you. I'll put a game up. I don't think it will be in 6 months. I'll put a game up.
Oh yeah, nah. Put a game up for me, bro.
Yeah.
You want to make a bet? You want to mark this? I'll bet with Jubei that the ROG Ally 2 with the X2 Extreme chip, AMD's Extreme 2,
the white one. I'm saying the white one.
She's not saying
the white one will be. I'm saying the white one. The white one isn't the Extreme.
The X has the Extreme 2 chip, right?
Yeah, the white one doesn't have the. It has a lot lesser version of the Z2. It's not the Extreme.
Man, that's bullshit.
Yeah,
you're probably right about that. I thought it was one of the man. It's all about that Z2 Extreme, man. Go hard or go home.
So the white one will be $499 in 6 months. I guarantee it. I'll bet whatever on it. That it'll be.
I you know what? Because it's
by March, April, it'll be $499. They want to get that premium dollar that I gotta have it during this holiday season price. But after that's over, it's gonna drop in price going into the summer. Spring going into summer, it's gonna drop in price. It's gonna be $499 or $5, maybe $450 with a promotional sale to get right around because they're gonna want to compete with the Switch 2 at some point. They're gonna want to be in that area of the Switch 2. It's gonna happen.
I mean, well, the Switch 2, that's a low power. There's no reason to compete against that because that's a low power system.
No, price wise, there's a reason. Because if I'm if I'm in the store and I'm deciding between the Switch 2 and the Asus ROG Ally and the Xbox ROG Ally white one, there's a reason to be in the same price range. You're like, whoa, this one's way more powerful. Oh, this one does way more, and it's only $50 more. I'll get this one.
I mean, my second question is going to be, how many friends does little Timmy have that will be on the Xbox ecosystem compared to the other handheld ecosystems?
But there's only Switch, PC.
I'm not saying because there's probably more. They probably got little Timmy got more friends probably on Nintendo. Heck, little Timmy got more friends on Roblox than they do on Xbox.
It depends on who their dad is, you know.
So if little Timmy's only playing Fortnite and Roblox, remember Fortnite is a mobile game now.
Because my kids look down on Switch kids, and they don't even have a handheld yet.
Oh, so you tell your kids are bullies, man? That's terrible. You bully the less fortunate.
My kid. No, they're not. They all about that. They all about that console, real console.
No, they all about that Fortnite.
My son refuses to play Roblox on anything but a console now. He's like, playing on a tablet sucks. Playing it on the Switch sucks. He's like, I need it on the console.
At least he's real with it.
Yeah. Hey man, look, man. I see some of these kids in some of these, like when volunteer, man. Some of these low income areas, man. These kids, they be playing the shit out of Roblox on their little tablets and stuff, man. I can't blame them.
I mean, my son was a tablet Roblox guy, but once I put a console in his room and he actually started like playing it and realizing one was a lot better than the other, once he saw the light, he was no more good.
You should put a PC in front of his face and make him experience that 60 or 120.
He got a laptop, but he does not have a gaming PC yet. But he does have. They did get laptops last month. Hey man, look,
man, you spoil your kids.
Hey, the laptops were like $700 a piece, bro. Like, gotta give me a break.
Only $700 a piece.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't. What I do for one, I got to do for the other. So you're talking about getting the gaming PC?
They can share a game PC, and there's a lot of local co-op games on there now.
No, I don't make my kids share. I get them each their own thing, but that's just kind of my thing, you know.
Man, they better have A+ on their damn report cards. Get a B.
Oh yeah, they got A's. They're smart kids. They work hard, you know.
Damn, man.
They're well mannered.
Damn, man, you have no choice. You know.
Yeah, they do good. They do good. But yeah. But Jube, Game Pass, the new pricing, the value proposition that they are presenting to you. Are you staying in Ultimate, or are you going to be taking your money elsewhere to a different tier? Shutting down and
I'm good.
You're staying in Ultimate. Okay.
And crying deeply. No, I'm saying Ultimate. I'm good.
He said crying deeply, staying in Ultimate.
For you, the value is there. Now, I've seen a lot of people online canceling their subscription. And for the people that are canceling their subscription, there is something that I wanted to bring up. There was a promise that Xbox made to those of us who are kind of in the OG game, pass subscriber space. And I'm gonna bring up my tweet so I can find it a lot easier, because I don't feel like looking it up on my phone, because I made a tweet about it.
Interesting that they will never increase the price of Xbox Game Pass any further.
No, that wasn't the promise that they made. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna share my screen, add it to the stage. All right, so Xbox made when they originally changed the tiers, I think it was last year, they changed the name of the tiers. And they changed like Game Pass to Game Pass Standard, and they changed Xbox Live to Game Pass Core. When they announced that change, when they initially announced it, that's when they first removed day one games from the tier that is now known as Game Pass Premium. But the promise that they made to people who were OG is that as long as you maintained your subscription, you would never lose access to day one games, right? So whether you're a Ultimate subscriber or whether you are in Standard, as long as you can move between those two tiers and maintain access to day one games. But when you went to Standard, you lost your access to online. Because remember, Game Pass Core came with online, Standard came with games but no online, and Ultimate was games and online. That was what the original thing was. So people didn't like that the Standard, the big thing that we were talking about back then was that the Standard tier didn't come with online, and we have all these games, so I have to pay for Standard and have to pay for a year Xbox Live. It kind of didn't make sense. And that was kind of the thing that people were arguing. Yep. So Xbox made this promise to you. So in reality, if you are an Xbox Game Pass subscriber, you get to go down to premium, right? For $5 cheaper a month and get all the benefits that you had on Ultimate plus some, right? So if you're one of the OGs, you still get the day one games. You still get Call of Duty day one in premium. It's the new people that didn't have the promise of day one games that, if they're in premium, they don't get the day one games. But if you're one of the OGs who are grandfathered in, you actually get to, have Game Pass Ultimate as it is today for $5 cheaper.
Yeah, that's sick.
But nobody's talking about it.
That's sick.
I got the promise right here. They made the promise to you. Xbox.
Hold on. Did you tweet this?
I did tweet this. Xbox Game Pass users who are currently subscribed to the console tier will be grandfathered into the new Game Pass Standard tier, provided that they maintain their subscription. This means they will retain access to day one games as long as they continue to pay for their subscription. However, new users will not be able to access day one games unless they subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate.
That is
so if you had this plan, None of this affects you, and you got more for it.
Yes. No.
I would love to see that.
If you have Game Pass Ultimate, but you've been a part of Game Pass since 2017 or prior to it shifting to Game Pass Standard, hypothetically, you can go down to Game Pass Premium and still get day one games, which basically is Game Pass Ultimate as we know it as of yesterday. It's basically Game Pass Ultimate with the added benefits that they announced today.
I don't think you can move. That'd just be too easy.
It's not too easy. I don't think
that you'd retain your benefits if you move.
You should no, because you never dropped your subscription.
But you kind of do. When you move tiers down like that, it still counts as a cancel. That's what I'm saying.
No, it doesn't.
That's how it shows. You have to look at your billing. Yeah, if I go back and look at my history from EA Access,
well, this is
it got absorbed. Like when it got absorbed into Game Pass Ultimate, it said cancel. It didn't just disappear. Like it still shows up as if I had canceled my sub. And that's part of their moving over process. And I think, and they do that probably to avoid what you're trying to do. We'll see. Know. Like I'll leave the door open because that's a great find if that works. But
all right,
so like for me, you saying me keep my ultimate?
No, you can move hypothetically, Nappy. You can be the first one to test this since you already said you're going down. Hypothetically, you're grandfathered in, right?
Well, I was saying if I'm grandfathered in, then why would I want to move down?
Hypothetically, no, because you don't want to pay 30. So hypothetically, you can move down to Game Pass Premium and still get day one games, and only pay $15 a month.
I don't know. I mean,
you already said you were going down anyway.
I was going to go down. I mean, because the way how you made it seem like at first I thought that like, oh, I'm grandfathered into like the same price and everything else. Like,
no, you're not grandfathered into a price. You're grandfathered into access to day one titles.
Oh well, I was an ultimate, so I mean, I guess I could try. I might lose.
Well, you already said you're doing it anyway. So
yeah, because if I lose
you're going to be the one that definitely.
You need to test Silk Song.
Silk Song. I already got that on Steam. I mean, I already got it on Steam, but yeah, I mean, sure.
So when you drop down, let us know because I mean, this went in effect starting today. So hypothetically,
I am.
You should count how many games you have access to, and then count again after you drop.
Well,
down.
he just has to go and try to play Call of Duty.
That's true.
Oh, I got to re-download that game. You know, the game's like 200 gigabytes.
No, you can play it over cloud. You can just boot it.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can boot it.
You can go down one and try to boot it over cloud.
Man, you know, my it's gonna take forever because I'm not priority number one no more. So who knows what my priority is going to be?
Yeah, but I did make this post, and then under this post, I did tag Jez and Tom Warren and ask them could they look into it. Maybe they see it, maybe they don't. But this promise is still here, and they didn't say anything about not keeping that promise anymore with this new announcement. So, hypothetically, you should be able to go down to Game Pass Standard and be a Game Pass Ultimate member, basically, without Ubisoft Plus and the Fortnite.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
We'll see. Because I mean, because I don't play Ubisoft games, I already own it. All the Ubisoft games I want to play, and for Fortnite, I need to get into Fortnite because of this damn phone, but. Yeah, I don't play Fortnite.
Oh, if you get into Fortnite, then Ultimate's worth it. If you do the crew thing, if you subscribe to the crew thing.
I am not. Because there's technically a controller review I kind of want to do, but it has a feature that allows you to play like Guitar Hero, but apparently it's on Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to test out Fortnite on mobile. I don't plan on staying playing Fortnite for long because Battle Royale is not my thing.
I think that was the most interesting thing that came out of this announcement. I think people were like focused on like the price going up and everything. But what does that partnership with Fortnite really mean? Because in in the
Fortnite
article they said that they're going to be working together to expand, both of their platforms. So this is just the initial announcement, but apparently Fortnite or Epic and Xbox are going to be working together in new ways that we don't really know about yet. So that's going to be kind of interesting to keep an eye on.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, I mean, people who regularly play Fortnite on the regular and stuff, and they love some of the Ubisoft games or Ubisoft. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Ubisoft has some decent games, but again, I own all my Assassin's Creed games, Ghost Recon games. The ones I play, I own. Skycrypter versus the World, I own.
Yeah, and people don't realize how big that game is. Fortnite, like it's so much more. It's so much more than a shooter now. It's
like even the mobile port of it includes the Lego, includes the racing, includes I don't know. They got they call it Fortnite concert or something.
Yeah,
I didn't know they had Guitar Hero in there. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's so much more than
And the Guitar Hero controllers work too.
Yeah, I know. That was the crazier part too. I was like, that's where Guitar Hero still lives.
I watch my son play Fortnite from time to time, and it's an amazing game. Well, I don't want to take anything away from it. I just don't want it. I don't want to fall into that trap of Fortnite where I don't play nothing else. So I stay away from it.
Like I said, you gotta when it comes to those because honestly, these free to play games, I noticed that all the mobile free to play games are starting to come on console, and they have conditioning people for the worst version of the gacha system, which
yeah, that's why I stay away from it, because I already know, if I get into that trap, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to be in that.
He's gonna spend that money.
I don't want to live in that world.
I'll stand by this. I've spent $0 on solo leveling Arise, and I got a kick-ass team. I was pulling banner units without spending.
I'm actually excited for the solo leveling game to come to Xbox.
Oh, he's talking about the gacha game, not the full-fledged game that's coming soon.
I'm talking about the gacha game.
No, I'm ready for the real one.
It's each their own. Some people are okay with playing gacha games without spending money. Other people's they feel like they need to get every single SSR character.
I've been playing Dokkan Battle since that came out, and I've spent.
There's one gacha game I am committed to.
Maybe
it's one gacha game I'm committed to when I get my ROG, and that's a Final Fantasy Ever Crisis. Oh, yeah? And that's just because they have a lot of the prequel story to it.
I've seen that. I kind of wanted to.
It's on Steam. It's on Steam, but I'm gonna download it through Steam and play it.
It's a turn-based game. Usually, turn-based are easy to run on phones, even low-end phones.
I don't want to play on my phone. I've always said that. I could.
I get you. Yeah, not everyone has like a gaming phone like I do. Like, trust me, because playing on the S22 compared to playing on my Red Magic 10 is completely different.
Even if I had your Red Magic 10, because I thought about buying it, I would have bought that Red Magic 10 and I wouldn't have played no games on it. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, I would have told you to hold off because they already announced. Well, they didn't announce it yet, but there's already a new Snapdragon Elite Series 2 chip that's going to be coming out soon. So no, don't buy the Red Magic 10.
I already bought my phone, but I was gonna I was considering getting the Red Magic until you told me the camera was horrible. But if the camera was fire, I would have got it.
Well, yeah. If you like selfies, then yeah, probably not for you.
I don't even take pictures unless my wife tells me to take pictures.
Oh yeah, if you take pictures of her, it's fine. But taking selfies,
no. But sometimes, sometimes I'm out. She's like, "Hey, take pictures of the kids," or something like that.
Yeah, I got you.
Sometimes I take pictures. Do I look photogenic? Like shit, not really.
I don't know, man. You could be feeling yourself. One day you can have, you can have that feeling yourself energy. Like, I'm the man now.
Yeah.
Man.
If I'm feeling myself, I'm pause. I'm not taking pictures.
Not like, goddamn, why you gotta say pause, man? Nobody will.
Because I said feeling myself, like
that is not a pause.
Yeah, that's kind of pause. It's kind of pause worthy. I'm saying
Jubei's now silent now. That was not a pause moment.
That's kind of a wild thing to say amongst a group of 3 men.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
wait, are you serious?
You good? You good? Felt.
You know what? I don't even care. No, fine.
All I'm saying is the pause. He felt it necessary, and I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah, it's 3 dudes. It's 3 dudes here. It's not a woman in sight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got you.
You got to throw a pause.
Okay, I'm gonna say
the last thing you need is somebody sound biting this, and he's out here talking about feeling himself, and he's. You feel me? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, but like,
it can get taken out of context. He just protecting himself
for sure. You know what I'm saying?
All right, but besides the point, we'll see about this art. I'm curious to see. I mean, the tier list, I probably will do it later. I'll just lower my tier list and see what happens. See if I have access to Call of Duty 7 Black Ops if it comes out or not.
Why not check for 6? Do you have access to 6 right now, right?
Yeah, I do, but that was not a. I mean, it was a day 1 release, but I think I should have access to it.
No, and in the premium tier, there will never be Call of Duty in there. They made that clear.
Or Call of Duty could take longer.
No, they said that it could take longer. They said everything will release within a year except Call of Duty. So I guess there is a realm of possibility where 2 years later Black Ops 6 would appear in the premium tier.
Yeah,
I guess that possibility exists. But yeah, we kind of hit the Game Pass thing on the head. You know, we spent a lot of time on it. We can jump into our last topic of the night, but let me get a timestamp first. If you guys made it this long, I definitely appreciate you guys being here. Consider hitting that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. We greatly appreciate it. 41. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate you guys being here. And let's talk about it. EA has gone private. It looks like they were bought out by, I think, 3 private equity firms. I believe 2 were based out of the Middle East, and 1 was a private equity firm that is ran by one of the president's son-in-laws. I think Jared Kushner or something like that.
Yep.
And so what we know about this deal, I'm not pulling up an article. I've heard quite a bit about it, so just going off the top of the head. They took on $20 billion in debt from JP Morgan in order to get this deal across the board. So now they have to pay JP Morgan back $20 billion plus interest. And
you forget EA incurs that debt. That's how this works.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they went through with that.
So
EA.
EA has inquired. So basically, like, the way that works is, like, if for whatever reason the loan gets defaulted on, JP Morgan would now own EA, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being the case, these 3 private equity firms, what we know about them so far is that their plans to kind of pay that off as soon as possible and kind of make EA as profitable as possible is pretty much to turn EA into like an AI development house. They want to minimize people as much as possible and really lean into AI development is kind of what they're looking to do. They're trying to integrate AI and as much as they can, and focus on like mobile and things like that, where they can get a quick return and kind of monetize the hell out of us through microtransactions. And people are really concerned what it means for their FIFAs and their Maddens and their Battlefield 6s and what's going to happen to BioWare. And people have a lot of concerns of everything that's going to go on with these 3 new private equity firms purchasing EA. And do they have gaming's best interests in mind with this purchase? Now, I'm going to start off with Nappy because Nappy wanted to talk about some things regarding EA, about some scummy stuff they were doing, and it kind of probably falls in line with them deciding to go private and them being led by these 3 private equity firms now. So
I have to say, like, good luck. So long, Tom Clancy. So long, Assassin's Creed.
Tom Clancy is Ubisoft. Tom Clancy is Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, they're Ubisoft. But I mean,
like Battlefront, they do Battlefront, they do Battlefield, they do
Star Wars Battlefront. Oh yeah, that is Star Wars Battlefront is what they do.
They do. Fallen Order, Last Jedi.
God, they got the Star Wars contract.
Dead Space. No, there's no Star Wars contract anymore. Disney got out of that, and they want to go on a case-by-case basis for Star Wars now. So EA doesn't have that's good, because Ubisoft just did Outlaws. They just did the Outlaws game. That was like the most recent big Star Wars game to come out.
Well, I think every company needs to touch that IP and do their own spin on it and see who.
Yeah, that's what Disney wants. Disney wants anybody who wants to do a Star Wars game can do a Star Wars game right now.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like at this case, like the only thing I think of when it comes to EA was literally the only games that came to my mind was Madden, FIFA, and basically Midnight Club. I don't play too many EA titles off the top of my head. Besides like Battlefield, that's about it.
Yeah, they got Skate. I'm just kind of thinking of like.
I mean, I don't.
Dragon Age Veilguard was also them.
I did not play the new Dragon Age. I got the old ones, and I just realized that, you know what, I need to let it go. That was the time when Dragon Age was great.
So for you, there's not really a lot of concern with.
Well, I don't play like Ultimate Teams, but oh god, I feel bad for everyone who plays Ultimate Teams.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, I look at it this way, like, so with Madden, right? Do these sports games still need people working on them when we're still getting the same game?
That is a good point. I mean,
if y'all I'm talking about specifically sports games. All right. Like at this point, what I want from them is to launch the de facto Madden platform, and all we pay for is roster updates going forward. You'd have me hook, line, and sinker.
I mean, but also remember, I think this year was the last year where EA had the license with the NFL license. So
that's not true.
It's not?
No. So all right. So EA, what happened with that is, I can kind of break it down a little bit. What happened there was EA was reaching the end of their exclusivity agreement. And when they were reaching time to renegotiate, they tried to renegotiate with the NFL to open the license back up, because if they opened the license back up, EA wouldn't have to pay as much. The NFL said, no, you're going to pay for this exclusivity license, or I'm just going to give it to somebody else. There is no open it up. It's either you buy it or we sell it to somebody else. And that's kind of what they used to threaten EA, because they didn't want to have to negotiate with multiple people, and they want to control the product. So that's kind of what happened there. So NFL doesn't want multiple NFL games. They want one NFL game that they can, watch over and really control. That's kind of how that went.
That's an interesting take on it.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, like I said, like a lot of EA games, besides Battlefield, that's like the only thing that's affecting me. So if Battlefield 6 gets affected by this, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, do I see any good from these people, especially from Saudi Arabia owns it now. Yeah, all they care about is money.
I don't know if EA owns Fire. I'm not even sure what that game is, Mac. But yeah, thanks for coming through and asking that.
I mean,
the one thing that I did think about is, now that they own like Battlefield and things like that, like, do they try to do the Saudis kind of try to use Battlefield games and campaigns to kind of change the image that we have portrayed of people in the Middle East?
They could. I mean,
yeah, that is one thing that I did think about. Like, would they try to do something like that? Try to like humanize them a little bit more, or something like, whatever, make us more, empathetic to things that are going on over there through the game.
Makes us the villain. Make us be the villains.
Not necessarily make us the villain, because I don't think that would fly either, but just kind of make us more empathetic towards what is going on over there and kind of how we go over there and kind of fuck up their lives a little bit.
Yeah, that could be a thing. Like I said, the only thing I could think of is it affects me as far as is Battlefield 6. Anthem is still being shut down, so meh. I mean, actually, I do own a Star Wars game through the EA app. That's interesting.
Well, they got
but
Mass Effect too. Mass Effect is also EA.
I got that on the 360, and I actually moved that over to my emulator, so
Okay. I
can play it offline now, so I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, they can do some with Mass Effect. I like the original 3-4 was meh, but yeah.
And Jubei, what are your thoughts on the whole EA going private and kind of the industry going that way? And yes, EA does own BioWare. So a lot of people are worried that BioWare will get, thrown away as a part of this acquisition. But what are your thoughts there, Jubei?
I'm trying to wrap my head around how they're going to handle things like BioWare with their games that feature things that are punishable by death in Saudi Arabia. You feel me?
What I was
like?
You're talking about the because we're more open to freedom of expression and stuff,
like
and
Mass Effect and all that's like. I don't know if this was good. I don't know if this was good at all.
But I was gonna say something about your little idea when it came to sports games. The one thing I would like to see AI take over is fucking the rating system. If the AI, because the AI will be indiscriminate. So, dude runs a 4.3, whatever, he automatically gets a 93, 94 speed. Like none of that BS where like you have to earn a 99 speed. Like motherfucker, if you run 4.1, you get the 99. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I would like AI to take over rating. But yeah, go ahead, keep on, G-Bay.
Yeah, like I'm mostly just kind of terrified at what's gonna happen with that. Damn, it's just these foreign companies are just swooping in and doing the damn thing.
But
I just don't. What
from an Xbox angle, do you think this will empower Xbox to be able to purchase another publisher without scrutiny?
Oh, at least this administration, yeah, hell yeah. Under this administration, hell yeah. They could purchase as many acquisitions as they want right now. FCC ain't doing shit.
Well, they're shut down right now, probably.
Well, they are affected by it.
They're probably shut down right now.
Yeah. But yeah, especially right now, man, they can slide in all the deals they want to.
Yeah, buy whatever you want right now. The FTC can't do nothing about it.
I mean, unless they're mission essential, but I don't think they are.
But yeah, any other thoughts, Jubei? We're kind of cutting you off a couple times.
I'm sorry.
Jubei? Oh, looks like we lost him. Yeah, we lost him.
Dang, what happened?
Probably connection dropped. Yeah. Probably what happened. But I think this move is kind of interesting in the sense of like I don't want to focus on who's buying them, but just the fact that it seems like the industry is kind of getting away from being like publicly traded. They're kind of going into being privately owned so that they can make, like, I think we saw a couple other companies try to go more private, like Ubisoft has tried to gain more control of their company. I know they sold some to Tencent, but like as far as being like on the stock market and being beholden to shareholders, it seems like more of these companies are trying to get out of being privately owned so that they can kind of move how they see fit versus how
the
investors see fit. So I think that's kind of interesting. It's something that I want to keep an eye on to see if more companies start looking to go that way, and if they do, kind of how does that look going forward for us in the gaming space? I'm very much interested. I don't want to be gloom and doomy. EA has kind of been like the bane of the industry for like the last 15 years. No one has really had anything good to say about them. So this purchase only amplifies that for them. There's not a lot of trust in any type of move that happens around them. I think if Xbox purchased them, there would be a negative reaction. I think if they tried to sell to Comcast at one point, Comcast said no, but I think if Comcast bought them, it would have been a negative reaction. I can't think of anyone who could have purchased EA where there would have been a positive reaction. Maybe the only company I think that could have purchased EA and the reaction would have been positive is Take-Two, because then you got 2K Sports and EA Sports under the same roof. And I think at that point, people would have been more open to them being purchased. But EA has garnered such bad will for the past like 15 years. It's like, no matter what happens with that company, it's going to have a negative spin on it.
I'm gonna say 2K is not any better than Madden, from what I heard.
I think 2K is the scummiest of scum in the sports game space. I really do. Like the way that they overly monetize, like the fact that your VC doesn't carry from one game. There's just so much bullshit when it comes to 2K. I just can't do it because I used to love it, and they stole my love for the 2K basketball games. They literally stole my love for that game.
You know where they got their inspiration from? They got inspiration from 2K Mobile.
Well, it's not even the VC monetization that took away my love for it. It was the fact that the park became such a dominant part of the 2K experience that it impacted the single player modes.
You're right.
And that is what took away my love for the game. It wasn't the over monetization. Like I was buying VC whenever they had a sale on it. Like I was buying, like when they had like a sale, like you can get 100,000 VC for like whatever price, I would, suck it up and buy it and make my character better. I didn't mind doing that to an extent. But when I couldn't make my player the way I wanted them to be, and it was like really impacting my single player mode, it really took me out of the game to the point where I just really didn't want to play it anymore. Like it really stole my love for the 2K franchise that I couldn't just like enjoy a really great single player mode because it was so phenomenal. Like the 2K single player mode was like, it was the best that, in any sports game that I had ever played, ever. But it's like, now it's just, I can't enjoy it.
I quit 2K the year they put Jordan on the cover the first time. I was done.
I quit on the LeBron edition. The LeBron edition was the last one that I purchased. Like when he was like the last like ultimate legendary, whatever the highest tier is. Where it comes in the special box that you pick it up in. That was the last one. I played it for like 3 weeks, and I was like, my character just isn't. I paid a whole shit ton of VC, just isn't what I want him to be. And then I tried it again when it came into Game Pass, and then I bought a shit ton of VC, and I played it for like 3 days, and I was like, nah, this ain't it. It's just not. It's not the same. I couldn't enjoy it.
That's unfortunate. I mean, it's real.
But I still think it probably is still the best single player sports experience, but it's just not what it used to be. It's not in a state that I can enjoy it in. So, but yeah, Jube, you disappeared in the middle of giving your thoughts. Let's bring it back to you, and then we can close out. EA going private, the privatization of the industry. Go ahead, get your bars off, man.
Yeah, my bad. No, I messed up. My computer decided to restart. I had to join back in on my phone. So
it happens. It happens to the best of us.
Oh man, sorry, update.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just like I said. My biggest thing is just what's going to happen with these franchises that we know aren't socially acceptable, and Saudi Arabia. How are they going to treat that situation? Are they only going to make like sports games? I mean, you know that they're involved in WWE. Like, it makes sense, the investment, right?
Yeah. Well, I think those people are not the people who own these companies that are making these purchases. I don't think they're overly religious. I think they're more loyal to money than they are their religion in these specific cases.
Right.
So I don't think it's going to impact in that way too much.
Hopefully not. Hopefully they're just hands off with it, a la Tencent. But I do think it does leave the door open for Microsoft to go on some other purchases if they so choose.
Yeah.
Because if we're just out here buying publishers up,
I think they're going to buy another publisher because I think they do want Game Pass to be $40 a month. But in order to make it $40 a month, it has to be worth it also. So
I need them to buy Sega or Capcom.
Yeah, I think they'll buy. I think they're going to buy Sega, Capcom, or Square. I think they're going to. I think they're going to buy a Jap because they have to. They have to appeal to that region. They already appeal in the West. They have to appeal in the East also. If they can appeal in the West and the East, then they can find a way to finagle.
Yeah, and they had a good start with the 360 with Blue Dragon and stuff. Like, they had a great start.
Yeah, I was watching the Iron Lords because they're in Japan right now, and they were saying that the ROG is going to have a very, from what they can see at the Tokyo Game Show, the ROG is going to have a very positive reception over there in Japan because that's how people play. Everything handheld and PC over from what just walking around, and just going through life in Japan, that they can see it visibly. That's all people do.
Nintendo, they're mobile first. That's why the Switch sells crazy over there.
Yeah, Nintendo runs everything down there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the Switch putting PS5 on their pockets in Japan.
Yeah.
They said when you go into a game store, there's barely even a PS5 section. It's like Nintendo, and then there's a little PS5 section, and then there's an even smaller Xbox section. So it's it's not, PlayStation doesn't really have a presence
Nintendo's
there.
base, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying people we act like there's some type of war between PlayStation and Xbox in the Japan space for market share, and there really isn't. It's just Nintendo and everybody else. Because people don't game on their TVs. They're on the go with their gaming. It's either PC or Switch.
Yep, on the subway.
Yeah.
Actually, no, they got a strong mobile scene too.
That's what I'm saying. It's mobile. It's like a little laptop or an Android iPhone device, or your Switch.
Or Vita's still a thing too. They love
they just love mobile games over there, man. They love being able to play their games mobily because they don't have they don't spend a lot of time inside doing that.
I know that Vita is still popular, but at the end of the day, new Vitas I don't think are still being made, or are they only being made in Japan?
I mean,
because from what I know, the Vita store is closed worldwide.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so there's no more new Vitas getting made. So people who are playing on the Vita, they're playing on their old Vita. They're no new. There's not a lot of new games. I know there's still new games being made for the Vita in Japan. People still develop games for it over there too, which is actually pretty interesting. But it's
the only way you can get access to it is you can download the Japanese things and mod it with the English versions and get a modded Vita. That's how American people play it.
Still got I keep my Vita because I loved it. I keep it right beside me all the time.
I did have that Aqua Blue joint from Japan. I sold it a long time ago, but yeah, I did have that.
Keep my Vita close. You know what I'm saying? All times. It's a beautiful device.
It is.
Yeah. Was literally
I like that better than a DS. I love the Vita. I put the Vita over the DS.
Hey, if PlayStation isn't gonna make a damn a PC handheld themselves, make a Vita too.
Oh god, they did make a Vita too, man. That'll be it. You know what's crazy? The Vita is actually the hardest console to emulate till this day.
Bro,
it took
Well,
like
they can
over a
make this
decade
they can
after
make this
the thing
exact same device. They can make this exact same device just with a USB-C port and a little bit stronger processor. That's it.
The games that played on, the games that played on there was a little bit crazy, and they underclocked that chip too on purpose because they were worried about heat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bruh, this was their shot. Listen, this was their shot. This was their shot. They could have released a PS Vita 2, and it could have been what the Portal is. You could have had that capability on it to remote play your console to it, and then also be able to have. You wouldn't have physical media; it would probably be a digital only system, but to still be able to run native PlayStation games.
Take out this little card slot. Take that out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Get rid of that, and just add more memory to it. Add an SSD or whatever. And yeah, let's rock out, man. I'm with it. Like PlayStation. If you make a Vita 2, I'm in there. I'll buy one. I will.
And they have some of the best mobile games out there. God Eater, Rage Burst 2, Freedom Wars,
and
Assassin's Creed, The Liberties.
You probably know about it more than me. That GDP-1 or something like that. I looked at it online. It looks a lot like a Vita. It looks like a Vita.
So
one of them
that was like one of the original like gaming handhelds became like normalized.
Yeah, it looked a lot
like
a Vita.
It's like another good brand is IONEO because they actually have IONEO has one of the best handhelds out there currently for the previous generation. The newer generation, people can't wait to see it because they already know that IONEO is going to even be better than the previous gen.
Yeah, the handheld space is crazy. It's just a matter of like
you gotta do your research.
Even if you do your research, it's just not. You can't walk into a store and buy some of the best ones out there.
Yeah, the IONEO though, man, that had module pieces and that was literally a lot of people hands down said that was like the best handheld, and it just sucks that like. It comes out in the eastern part of the world before the western part, and the western part when you order, you got to wait like a month for it to finally arrive on your doorstep.
Sometimes you gotta wait, for the.
But people say it's worth the wait. Still the best handheld out there.
I gotta wait 15 more days to get my hands on this ROG Ally X. Really looking forward to it. But that said, we done hit the EA thing on the head. I really appreciate everyone coming through. We're gonna go ahead and jump into our outros now, and let me go ahead and get a timestamp for that. And Nappy, man, let people know where they can find you and what you got going on.
So if you guys are looking for me, just type in nappysenshi on the search bar. nappysenshi will pop up, and you'll see a bunch of controller reviews. As far as controller reviews go, let's see, where did I put it?
Links are also in the description.
Yes. Mobile controller, Backbone Pro. It is the upgraded version of the Backbone controller, 2 programmable buttons. Surprisingly, you don't have to pay for a subscription to use this on PC, thank God, and also can be used wirelessly with your PC or TV or whatever. But yeah, this is as far as mobile controls, this is what I'm reviewing. As far as PC/Xbox controllers, I got the Netcon Ray Revolution X controller. This is basically 6 programmable buttons, wireless controller for Xbox and PC. Has trigger stoppers, which are also mechanical key trigger stoppers, which I always love mechanical key trigger stoppers. And some other controllers I got that have yet to come to the United States. The company Bayaton's other 2 controllers, which this controller has 6 programmable buttons, trigger stoppers, haptic feedback trigger stoppers, and then this controller that has like a giant screen on it that basically is just a better version of the Mambo 1 controller. So only exclusively in Japan, I have to download China. I have to download Chinese software. I have to keep my VPN on to actually configure these things. And yeah, I'm giving you my thoughts on these. So
okay.
Yep, that's about it.
All right. And Jubei, where can we find you and what will you be playing?
Yeah, you can find me at jubeisensei on anything that's not a game. Jubei X Sensei on the game stuff. I'm probably gonna try to finish the Dark Ages this week. And I'm already in chapter 3 on Wukong, so I'm already halfway through on my
Your second playthrough. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've
second
been
and a half
hustling
playthrough.
Huh?
Said second and a half playthrough because you started it on PlayStation and now you're on second and a half.
Yeah, I never made it out of chapter 3, but now if I've beaten it, I'm back.
I wonder is Black Myth a play anywhere title? That's something though.
Yes, it is.
Oh, so you buy it one time, you could stream it anywhere. All right.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, Black Myth is play anywhere, bro.
That's an interesting game because that is like time sensitive and
it is, but it's not. You can figure out because that 30 FPS mode, like there's lag, it's just latency with that. You can figure it out. Once you know the animations and you have your reaction time, you can figure it out.
Okay. And you can find me on Twitter at pharaohbazard. And the next time I will be streaming, I kind of want to talk about some games. It's a very big month for games. So I will probably be going live tomorrow. I don't have a time pinned down yet. Just hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and you will know the next time I am going live. I'll probably go live tomorrow, kind of talk about the swath of games that is coming out in October, along with some pretty interesting rumors of games that are in the process of being remade and remastered, that have, come out of Tokyo Game Show. So I really want to talk about that. We haven't had a chance to talk about games too much because there's been so much going on in the world of hardware and now services and company buyouts that we've had to hit on those topics because they are such big topics. But if you want to come and talk about some actual games tomorrow, come join us for sure. Hopefully I have a panel, but if not, it'll just be me. We're all busy. We all have lives, but so I understand it. But yeah, thank you for coming through and getting your, let's call it a daily dose of your vitamin G since we've gone live more than once this week. We are out. Peace.
See ya.
I'm on the outside looking in, and I wanna be back on the inside. I don't wanna be left on the outside, all alone. All alone.
Rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. Rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets.
On the outside looking in, and I wanna be back on the inside. I don't wanna be left on the outside, all alone.
Vitamin J, got what you need. Vitamin J, got what you need.
All alone.
Vitamin J. Discussing that heat in the street, and we got just what you need on Vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. Rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. I what you need. A dose of this vitamin J. Vitamin J.
I'm on the outside looking in, and I wanna be back on the inside. I don't wanna be left on the outside, all alone. All alone.